Hello folks, welcome back. As you can see, it's another lovely sunny day. You wouldn't think it was the middle of winter, put it that way. Probably be getting my t-shirt on later to do some digging. Anyway, enough of that. I'll tell you about it in a bit. I'm going to fill the kettle. See you in a bit.
Dave at the allotment. Dave, what are you after this afternoon?
Hello, welcome to Dave's allotment.
Still cracking on at the allotment? Get the kettle on.
It's a lovely day.
It's Dave at the allotment. See you in a bit.
See you in a bit. Right, that's better. A cuppa. Nice one. Right. There's a few jobs that need doing today. I want to finish off what I started the other day. Get them fruit bushes transplanted into the new fruit area. I'm going to dig it over first though, because it needs a good digging over. I'm going to sort out a few things in the greenhouse as well, so stay tuned for that. I've got this out for a reason as well, but I'll tell you about that later, because I haven't got time to mess about. I've got 3 hours of daylight, so I'm going to crack on. I'll see you in a bit, Reet. I'll see you out there with me spade. Come on, crack on. Right, I thought I would try something a bit different today and do a little bit of a commentary over the top of the video and explain what I'm doing. Now, this video is mainly aimed at the beginner, people who have just got an allotment and are wanting to know some hints and tips. Well, as you can see, obviously I'm digging, but like this bit that I'm digging now has been covered over for a while, so that luckily the soil was nice and dry. I wouldn't recommend digging like this if your soil's soaking wet, because it doesn't do any good to the soil, and you'll just do more damage than good. As you can see, I'm getting as much roots out as I can and just chucking them on a pile there. Now this is where some of the newbie or whatever you want to call them, the new allotment tiers, this is where they go wrong, because this either just trim down all of the root, all of the top growth, and don't expect and then just leave it without digging it over. And a lot of people also would rotivate this area here, and that's not a good idea. As you can see, I'm pulling out quite a few roots there, and if you rotivated that, you would just have much more roots to contend with, much more bindweed or couch grass or whatever you want to call it. But it's been mild this year. It's really warm for the time of year actually, and I wasn't expecting to get this done, but it's being done. What I'll do next is I'll get some of the Grow More stuff, that Grow Fast seaweed fertilizer. I get some of that, I'll sprinkle it on the ground, and then after that I'll give it a good forking over and it'll be ready to plant. Excuse me. So that's about it, folks. I hope this was a little bit of a different sort of video idea for you or whatever. I'm gonna crack on now, so I'll see you in a bit. Right, that's that done. One job done, another job to do. Now that that bed's prepared, I'm going to dig out the fruit bushes and transplant them. After a couple I like, crack on. Right, just while I finish off my cuppa here, I'll tell you a few things. I've finished what I was doing down there. I'm going to crack on in the greenhouse in a minute because that grapevine needs cutting back. But before I do that, I know if you are interested, I've been getting a bit more ink on my sleeve. I don't know where to stand for the best. If you can see that, I've been working on a sleeve of my favourite bands, and this is a Christmas present. Santa brought us some ink. So I've got Pantera on there, as you can see. Cool band. Judas Priest. Awesome. Got Thin Lizzy there. And David Lee Roth. And that's going to be the top of the sleeve there. So it's getting there, folks. It's getting there. I've just got this little patch down here. I can't see, but somewhere around there needs filling in. Anyway, that's enough of that. There's another little thing I want to say. What was I going to say? Haha. No, today's an important day. Some of you who have followed us for quite a few years will probably remember this. But today is the 5th year anniversary for me and Paula being together. Woohoo! 5 years. Paula, I don't know how you put up with it. Hey. But it just seems like yesterday I remember making a video. I was sitting in front of that fire telling you all about where we're first meeting and all that after 22 years. It's a long story. It's a bit of a love story with a happy ending. So, if you can remember, it's 5 years ago since that happened. Where does the time go, eh? Which brings us on to this. I'm going to sing you a little song. Well, I'm not going to sing you a song. I'm going to play you a little song. It's a band that is on my sleeve. Where is it? Oh, there. Underneath me. That's that band there. Made this song famous. But it is by Labri Sifri. If I said that right. And it was played on a ukulele originally. So I'm going to try and play it. Because, Paula, happy anniversary. It must be love. Moment I wake up every night, every day, I know that it's you I need to take my blues away. It must be love, it must be love. Oh, I can't do it, I can't do it. One more try. It must be love. Oh, it must be love. Oh, B's hard, man. It's really hard to play a B for all those ukulele players. It must be love, love. Oh, the pressure's on, I can't do it. Happy anniversary, Paula. It's time to crack on. Right, this grapevine needs cutting back because I've never got round to it yet. So what I'm doing here is just cutting off all of the old bunches of grapes that I missed. Getting rid of any dead or unwanted branches. And what I do need to do, like for example this branch here, this is growth. I don't want it to grow along there, so it's going to come off. So I take it right back. And what I'll do with this bit, I've been taking some cuttings, see if the root. So I've been doing a few more. I know Dean and Jeff, you were asking about some cuttings, so I'm going to give you some cuttings. So the best way to do this, if you don't know, or if you're interested, go from, see there, the bud, cut it there, right in the middle of the bud, and then take it to about, so you've got two other growths there, and take it off there. Now that's one cutting, and you always make sure, if you forget which way it is, you cut the top bit on a diagonal. So I'll just trim it off here, and then these buds, keep the top one cut off. In fact, I'll cut off from there, right where the break is, halfway through the bud, and remove these ones. We only want really one or two buds showing at the top, and that's all you need to do. I'll stick it in there. Hopefully that'll root, and I'll get on with that. So like I say, there's a few cuttings I can take here, even just off this one branch here. So I'll do it again. I'll take it from there, that bud, cut with a sharp pair of secateurs, and then these buds here, that one, off, not needed, that one, not needed. I'll keep them too. So I'll cut it off from there. And there we'll have another grape cutting. Hopefully, like I say, they'll take root. Some of them have got to. And just sink them in. Just sink them in the soil. Once I've took a few, I'll give it a bit watering. I've also got another job to do down here. So, come here, down there. Right, there you are. So, I've got some seeds. I'm going to sow them. These are the onion seeds that I saved from the giant onion that I grew in the summer there. So I've saved some seeds, as you can see, or if you can see. There's quite a few there. It is tradition, apparently, to sow them on Boxing Day. Well, I did. I put some in the house. So one of them looks like they've just started growing. They've only been in 3 days. I put them in that heated frame. Anyway, that's another story. So I'm going to sow some of these onion seeds here. See what happens. I'm only going to put 6 in just for a test. That's them. 1, 2, 3, 6. That's them. And what? Though that seeds are saved as well, here's one I prepared earlier, is my sweet peas. As you can see, they're doing alright. So I'm going to sow some more here. Here's some I saved earlier. Like I say, I'm just going to sow, 6 of each. Now you know what, there was 6 in there and I've just dropped 2. Anyway, now I don't know how these are going to grow, how they're going to go, or even how they're going to grow, because it is winter still. But it's just a little experiment. Like I say, I've got some onions popping up in the house there. Hopefully they'll not get too leggy, and I'll be able to grow a whopper again this year. Fingers crossed. And get some nice sweet peas on the go as well. That's them done. I'll put them back in the shed for another day. And what I thought about doing is put them there a second. I'll give them a quick water. This water's been sitting in the greenhouse. It's not freezing cold, it's tepid. And now I thought I might try this. I'll cover it over with this box and leave them and see what happens. Right, it's getting a bit nippy now and a bit dark, so I'm going to put my coat on. I'll show you around. See you later. Well, it's getting a bit dark now, so I'll just quickly show you around. I managed to do a couple more things while I wasn't filming. So there, that's the new fruit cage area sorted. I've got the black currants in. Look at all these roots. Now you don't want them left in the ground. Get them out, and you want to try and get them as long as you can, like that one there. Look at that. Try and get them out as long as much as you can in one piece, and you shouldn't have no major problems. That's if you do have problems with couch grass or whatever you call it, bindweed. But I don't know. I have got an idea. I don't know if it's going to work. I was going to do a little running commentary while I was digging, so I've probably told you about this. Fingers crossed. I'll crack on anyway. But that's the fruit cage. That's the fruit cage area sorted, and that gives us all this area here for planting veg. I think I'll stick my cabbages there this year, because crop rotation and all that. These leeks are still doing okay. Oh yeah, look at this. This cabbage, the giant cabbage, which I just left. Look at that. It's got quite a good heart on there. It's quite big. So I just left it. I thought it might have went to seed, but that's a canny cabbage. This leek, that's gone to seed. So hopefully I'll get some seeds off that. Right, crack on. Leeks, right. Now what I have done today, I've managed to get the rest of the garlic out. The ones I've shown, the Provence white. So they're out. The other ones are doing canny like there. So hopefully I'll get a good crop of garlic again this year. Next year. What else has been happening? Not much. This ground is far too wet to start digging and even thinking about it. While I was putting that garlic in, I come off in the soles of my shoes. I was 2 inches taller, and that's not good. Not good. I pulled out the old turnips. Swede turnip. It's a Swede. It's a turnip. They were woody, so I've pulled them out along with the rest of the kale and what have you. So that bed's tidy. Got to get rid of this somewhere. I'll store it. This never-ending artichoke is never ending. and it's just growing and growing and growing. This rose, I noticed as well, that I took a cutting from, is growing. Very good. Oh no, wait there, that was the rose that was up there, which I thought was a climbing rose, but it isn't. So I'll get some nice red roses off this next year. Annie's rose, I give that a good pruning back as well. And look at this, a tiny, tiny little rose. Ah, there's Annie. I tell you what, with the New Year coming up, I used to, I'll turn you around. Every year, New Year's Day, I used to always take Annie for a little walk down to Tynemouth there, for a little stroll along the coast. So I miss them days. Anyway, the bamboo is doing alright. Excuse this mess. I haven't been able to tidy up much. But look at that. Look at the lavender there. That's bulking up canny there over the winter. It just shows you it's been very mild. It's been mild. It has been cold sometimes, but it's been mild so far. So mild, in fact, that look at that. The tulips. Can you see? They've all started coming up a bit early, like, so I've covered them over there. Give them a little bit of protection. See if they do alright. Now the other day I needed my ladders, and I had to empty this water butt so I could get in the back. And I was thinking, like, this is a good bit of space here, and it's a waste of space. So what I'm thinking about doing is getting some hanging baskets type of thing, going all the way along the top of here. I'm just trying to go backwards and not fall over. So I want I'm going to get some hanging baskets and stuff all the way along, and put some shelving type things there so I can put me plants and stuff at the back of the greenhouse, and that'll give us a lot more space here. So I've got these shelves, remember, I'll put them up there, that'll be canny. So things are cracking on. These are the sweet peas, doing alright. No mice round here. Fingers crossed. That's the last of the garlic there. I just left it out because look at the roots on that. Because I didn't know why I left it. Just to say, look at the roots on that. But that's just been sitting in not that much water, like, because I just give these water before. But you know, they've always been sitting in water, and the roots are fantastic. There's all the cuttings that I took the day of the grapes. So hopefully I'll get something out of them. Nothing else in here to show you really, apart from the temperature. The lowest has been -2 centigrade, which is 28.4 Fahrenheit. And the temperature right now is 10.3 Celsius, 50.5 Fahrenheit. So it's not that cold, like I say. Right, that's it. I'll spin you around. I'm just gonna have a quick cuppa before I go, so I'll see you in the shed. Read. Round one. Right, where's my cup? Here it is. So while the kettle boils, I just stick that cup there. And before it gets too dark to see, I might have to stick my light on. So that's it. The end. That's the last video of 2018. And shortly I'll be having my last cuppa in the shed of 2018. So since it's a special occasion, I've brought over me Jim Beam chocolate liqueurs. So what I'm going to do, crack one of these open and toast yous all a new year. But before that, I would like to say, as always folks, thanks for watching, commenting, liking and subscribing, most important. thank you very much. It's much appreciated and all that kind of thing. So until the next one, folks, stay tuned, because next year will contain a lot of new things, which new stuff which I'm gonna never grown before. I've had a few of these already by the sounds of it. I can't get my words out. So like I say, thanks for watching, commenting, liking and subscribing and all that kind of thing over the years. It's much appreciated. And here's to the new year. I hope everybody's garden has a great growing season. Everybody's happy and healthy and prosperous, and especially everything else. And all that kind of thing. Happy New Year, folks. I nearly choked there. I think I'll have another. All the best. Cheers, folks. I'll see you again. Bye now. All the best.